Hello everyone, it's Dr. Jav here. How are you? If you can hear me, please drop me a 222 in the chat box and then we'll make a start. Thank you, Mandeep. Thank you, Kelly. Again, welcome everybody to this call. It's Monday evening, it's just after 6 p.m. and what a beautiful day. I've had an awesome day today, as I'm sure many of you have had as well. And today, this is our timely mentorship call. We run these once a week. And again, I'd like to thank every single person for joining us on this call. Today we have a very special call. It's not just myself on this call, there's Mandeep as well, and also we have our very special and important guest. So you're getting 3 for 1 today. So again, you should be very excited. I'm not going to speak for long during the beginning part of this call. I'll talk more at the end, but I want to introduce our guest most importantly, and the guest is Abdullah Sandhu. You should all know him by now. He's been in this business for a few years. He can tell you more himself, and this guy is absolutely amazing. When he talks, people sit down and listen, because the words that come out of his mouth make a huge difference and have impacted thousands of people, not just in this country but around the world. So Abdullah Sandhu is our chairman 50. He's been in this business now for several years. He's been a multi-millionaire for several years as well. And again, this guy has achieved an amazing amount of success, not just in former businesses, but also in this business as well. So I'm not, again, like I said before, I'm not going to talk for long. I want to introduce Abdullah Sandhu. I want to bring him onto the call. I'm just going to check to see if he is on here. If he is on here, let's hope he'll be able to talk straight away. Abdullah Sandhu, are you on the call? So while we try and find him, I will carry on talking. Abdullah, as soon as you're on the call, you can interrupt me and we'll pass the baton on to you. So again, Abdullah Sandhu is very successful in this business. He's been doing very well, and he has a team of thousands of people all over the world. And this team he has helped become financially free. And myself, I've worked with these people myself for quite a few months now, and I can tell you that when this guy speaks, you need to listen. So if you don't have a pen and paper in front of you, please get yourself a pen and paper, because note takers are money makers. Make a note of that. Note takers are money makers. Take as many notes as you can today on this call. Abdullah Sandhu, I can see you now. Welcome to the call. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Jav. How you are doing?
I'm really well. It's a beautiful day today. I'm not going to speak too much because I know you have some very important messages to give the team. So please, by all means, take on the baton and please go ahead and steal the show, Abdullah.
Thank you, Dr. Jav. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, our phenomenal leaders in this business, Dr. Jav, Mandeep, and all your support line actually is so amazing leader in the business, in this industry. Jay Parmar, Mr. Takir Abbas, Mr. David Emanitier. Literally, it's truly a blessing from God that we have this leadership who is that committed towards your success. It's not about them only, because every time I talk to them, I was having a conversation with Mandy a few minutes before this call, and she was talking to me about how this good team, how great these things are happening in Dr. Jav's team. And our Dr. Jav is also like, any moment you will get the news, he's hitting the next rank. And in my eyes, he is not a platinum. I don't see him as a platinum leader or anything. I see clearly he's a chairman in the business. That's how I see it. Because why I see the people like that, I could see clearly something. Where is the level of commitment? Where is the level of willingness? And I can see all the leadership ingredients in this gentleman. And I remember the day he started until today, he's always there for his teams. He's always there for his teams. Maybe sometime we cannot see it, that what he is doing is very normal. It's very normal. But I can tell you one thing, that he has done it already. That's what I say when it comes to success. When it came to my success as well in the business, I did one very strict rule in my life, and that rule was listen to the people who have already what you want. This is the only way you can get there. This is the only. By the way, I'm sitting in my car today. I was out in the park for the meetings. I had meetings, food, everything. We made like a little party in the park. You know, we were so many people. And all those great leaders came who were in London. I met them after such a long time. So it was really great to spend time with them. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the #1 rule you need to make in your life if you are really about the success. Now, what is success actually? What is success? Success is nothing more than a habit. You need to develop this in you. You have so many habits in your life, some good habits, some bad habits, and all those habits you develop them by the passage of time. So you need to exactly develop success as a habit in you. It's nothing more than that. If I am talking this today, these things, sometimes people talk to me, oh yeah, he's the chairman 50, he's chairman 25, I used to be chairman 10, or any platinum rank I used to have. But I used to talk the same way. Yes, by the passage of time, I'm developing myself all the time, because this is development part is, ladies and gentlemen, very, very important. But why I was talking these things from the day one? Because it's very, very simple. I created a picture of myself here in my mind, that where I'm going to go in my life, where I'm going to go in this business. And I'm exactly following and working on that picture every single day. Every single day. That's exactly I am doing. So it's not really that I joined this business like and now and I said, okay, let's try it. Let's see. No, I didn't do like this way. I remember the night I signed up, it was like 11:30 p.m. And I said to myself, I have two choices now. Either I'm going to join this business or I'm going to launch this business. Imagine if you start any of your traditional business now, or any whatever you are doing in your life, if you do any level of business you start, how you will do your own business. Your own business, you will plan it properly. You will be have a plan of action. You will be have a proper strategy towards it. You will make a proper launch plan. Okay, how I will grow my business, any kind of business, whatever it is, how I'm going to open up my business, how I'm going to attract customers, how I'm going to develop my business in different cities, countries. So exactly the same thing I did on the first night when I started this business. So I said to myself, look, I'm not going to join this company. I'm going to launch this company in the UK. This is the mindset I developed for myself when I started this business. Have you seen yourself somewhere as a bigger picture in this business or not? That matters most. If you're just thinking, okay, I just paid $235, let's try it, let's how it goes, then it's your choice. It's completely your choice. Yes, you can do this way. But when I started, I did not think like that. I said, whatever happens, I will take full responsibility, and I'm going to make it work. It takes courage. It takes courage. It takes it's a decision, the committed decision. But here's the next thing I did when it comes to success. As I said, success is nothing more than a habit. You can develop this habit anytime, like you have so many habits you developed in your life already. Then I did one thing, what I learned from Mr. Bob Proctor. He said, act like a person now, at this moment, today, act like a person now, which you will be doing when you hit your goal. So imagine whatever your goal is, if you hit that, how would you feel? How would you walk? How would you talk? How would be your feelings, your emotions, the plan, work, how you will work? You need to do those things today. This is why the magical phrase from Bob Proctor, I am so happy and grateful now. It says now. It does not say I was happy and grateful. If you were, and if you are not now, nothing will move. Or you say I will be happy and grateful when I achieve my goal. You will not do anything. If you say I'm happy and grateful now at this point in the current moment, you know what will happen? Then you will really take the massive amount of actions. That's what you need to do. Most people, they think in the life success is all about hard work. Yes, we need hard work. But a person like me who does very hard work, no doubt about that. But every single minute, every single second, every single moment, I enjoy it. Most of the people, when I meet them, they are coming from the work or from their businesses, and their body language or physically, they're very tired. Oh, I had a bad day, I had a long day, I had this day, that day. They're not enjoying it. They are doing it. Because most thing we do in our life on the regular basis due to the fear instead of possibility of the gain. We have fears. Why we go to the work every day? We know we need food. We need somewhere place to live. Our children need to go to school. We need to do the car payment. We need to do the mortgage or rent, whatever it is. So most do which you do on consistent basis in your life due to the fear. You need to do things instead of fear with the possibility of gain. So I enjoy what I do. But here's the thing now. Today, some people say, oh, of course you are enjoying, you hit Chairman 50. No, it's not today. It's that day I started the business, I was enjoying it. You know why? Because I was happy and grateful on that day I started the business. If you understand this small logic, which is very little, but it's not easy to understand for most people. If you really, really understand it, how it works in the real life, you will never be frustrated. You will never be worried. You will never feel low. You will always see the possibility. But to do that, you have today, this moment, you have to create the picture of yourself, that how your life is going to look like in the future. If you haven't created the picture and you said to myself, okay, I jumped into this business, let's try how it goes. It will drive you. You must be on the driving seat. You must be the captain of your ship. You need to take charge. You need to become the responsible for that. So you need to see this thing. You need to understand this thing, that what you are going to do is possible. And you need to create that possibility here in your mind today, that whatever you're going to start today, how it's going to happen in your life. Can you see that picture of the end results today? If you cannot see the picture, you're saying, I'm not there yet. I will try to get there. You won't get there. Or maybe you will get there. You will add extra, God knows how many miles in that. So create that picture of yourself, of your life today here in your mind. This is why I always say, you don't get in your life what you want. You get what you picture. So what is that picture of yourself? I saw myself as a chairman on the first day when I started this business. And this is why it happened. I was so happy and grateful on the first day when I started this business, not today. Every day you have to be happy and grateful, because the more happy and grateful you are, the more you achieve. Imagine Dr. Jav, you saw him. He was super excited now when he started this call. If he will be feeling low, how he will be talking. But look at the way he is talking now. You need to visualize your life now, how it's going to look like. What you will be wearing, what kind of house you will be living, what kind of car you will be driving. You need to visualize. Imagination is one of the powerful thing you have in you. You can create anything with the possibility of imagination. With the imagination, you need to create the picture of yourself. I remember I shared many times before, I used to have a vision board at home. Not anymore. I throw it away. Some people, they they got scared. Oh my God, this is against the rules of visualizing and everything. I don't have any more vision board at home. No, sorry. I have vision environment. Outside my house door, I put my goal card. In my mobile, in my laptop, in my car, in my this bag which is next to me. It's here somewhere, I believe. In my bedroom, bathroom, in my kitchen, everywhere. This goal card. It's everywhere, with my picture, with my goal on it, with my signatures on it. Everywhere I go, I live in that goal. I have my car right now, this E-Class AMG car. I'm sitting and look, this maybe look funny for you, but you don't know this is how it works. This is exactly how it works. I have a key of this car. Can you see the key? But look at this thing. What is the keychain of this car? This is the Mercedes, but the keychain is of Bentley. It's funny for many people, but this is how I live in my that life. I created the vision environment. I go to different places. I go to those streets where I want to live in the future. I walk over there. I put especially the perfume of funny enough, I put the perfume of Bentley in the car. So I spray it time to time in my car, not any other perfume. This is how you live in that picture. I created the vision environment around me. I stay around the certain people, not everybody. Because seven-figure earners, they speak, they talk, they walk around, hang around with those people who uplift them, encourage them, help them to achieve their goals. But many of us are still on the phone to the people who are like completely, they're trying to feel you make down. They're trying to tell you that you will never make it, but we are still in contact with them. You have to make the separate of season of separation. You have to create the certain environment around you to become successful. Success, I told you, is nothing more than a habit. But why don't we do that? If I'm a broke person and I have to meet somebody who is exactly flat broke like me, it will be very easy to have a conversation, to meet up, have a chat, waste time. But if I have to sit around with someone who has more success than me at this stage, you know what will happen? I will not be comfortable there. I will feel very uncomfortable. And the moment you become uncomfortable, that's the moment you're going to grow. If you are the biggest one in your group, you need to change. You need to have the different environment where you are also sitting between the people who has much more success than you at this point. This is why I listen to the people who have already what I want. Because when I sit around them, then I realized, oh my God, there are so many more possibilities. So ladies and gentlemen, your environment matters the most. It matters the most. And you are the one who will create your reality. Do not put other people blame. Oh no, my this thing did not happen. My parents didn't encourage me. My family did not support me. My upline was not there for me. This happened, that happened. Do not blame anyone. You are the one who is going to create the reality of your life. It's in your hands. Do not blame other people. As Bob Proctor said, your spiritual DNA is absolutely perfect. Nothing is missing in you. I believe every single person is a born leader. All you need to do, you have a lot of capabilities inside you. Just unleash them. Because the moment you unleash them, then you will see your true potential. If you don't unleash them, you don't know who you are. So unleash what you have inside you. What people will say when you will do that. Don't worry about the people. They are not going to pay your bills. They are not going to put the food on your table. I had so many situations in my life. I remember very well. It was a crazy journey. When I started first time network marketing, people used to laugh at me. People used to call me crazy, completely nonsense, different kind of words I heard about me. But look where they are and where I am today. Don't worry about other people's opinions. Your opinions has the number one priority, and your opinions matters most. Do not worry what people are going to say. It's your life. You have to make the decision. And again, the moment you really, really, really make the decision, the moment you really, really ask yourself one question only, what it is exactly you want. Just really ask yourself, what is that thing you really, really want? And once you really decide what it is, make a committed decision. Act like a person today that you have achieved it already. And then you will see you will get there very fast. Ladies and gentlemen, the company we are connected with, I am Mastery Academy. 3 years I'm part of it. And I remember, I can say, maybe this is not the perfect company. Yeah, maybe you will say that as well. No one is perfect. But I can tell you one thing. It's a very, very committed company. I remember we started just with the one academy, one go live, and the third service was harmonic scanner. But look at how many services we have now. We have now crypto trading education as well. We have HFX as well. We have lot of other scanners as well. We used to have few educators only. How many we have? More than 100 educators. And the company has a vision, maximum by the end of next year, there will be over 1,000 educators in the company. September, we are bringing drop shipping, another $1 billion industry. Look at the vision. The leadership and the CEO of the company, they are absolutely here all the time for us. They always anticipate, they always know what exactly we need in this business to grow. And they all are here for us all the time. So you don't need to worry about services are going to work or not. They are working. We have already a huge organization now. In our organization, we have about over 4,000 customers now at the moment, and where the people are learning and they are getting this skill set for life. Ask yourself, I see what we are doing towards support system. The company services are there, but there are so many leaders who learned from this through this platform, and they are voluntarily, they are coming and they are offering their help to everybody. Look at Mandy P1. She's coming all the time on your Zoom sessions. By the way, who was on the Zoom session today? Did you guys go cash those pips or not? A big shout out to Mandeep's leadership, the way she's helping, supporting, and I think she's coming back again on a Thursday for 3 sessions. Wednesday, her sister is coming for 2 sessions as well. So we have everything with us. everything with us every night, Monday to Thursday. I don't know you know or not. Every night, Monday to Thursday, I'm also doing ECC 11 session, but it's a little bit late for UK people. You are welcome to join 1 a.m. every night, UK time. I'm doing those sessions as well, 1 to 1.5 hours. That's mainly I'm doing for my US and Australia team. But any of you would like to come, please feel free to jump on those calls. 1 a.m. Monday to Thursday. That's not the issue about the services. Again, the question is what it is really you want. What it is really you want, where you want to get in your life. That's going to decide the future of your business here. Nothing else. Because if services doesn't work, we cannot have that many success stories. It's not possible. It works. I remember very well when I saw the services are working this way, my mentor asked me one question. He said, Abdullah, look, are you happy and satisfied with the services? I said, yes, I am. He said, if they are working for you, don't you think they will work for other people? I said, yeah, it's the same thing. He said, why don't you start to help other people as well then? This is how I started to share the business with other people, leaders, customers in this call, whoever is everyone is. I don't know how many participants we have right now because I can't see from my screen, but I can tell you one thing. Think for a moment. If you are really, really satisfied with the quality of education, which we are providing you, I hope you guys hear me. I think something happened in my car. Uh, can you guys hear me? If anybody can send a message or something? Yeah, okay, thank you. So if you're really, really satisfied, why don't we look around us, our friends, family members, and many other people around the world? We can help a lot of people through this platform to learn this skill set. What is stopping you? That will be help to you, to those people, and help to us as well, because we have decided that we are going to impact the life of many, many people around the world. The company has a vision, mission to impact the life of 1 million customers around the world. Why don't you help us in that? If you can see we are really, really dedicated and committed here toward your success, why don't you help us as well? If you do that, it will be really a great teamwork. And I can tell you one thing, the leadership we have right now in this team, even Dr. Jav, Mandeep, Jay, Takira Boss, they are all the time here for you guys. All the time here for you guys. They're not gonna let you lost or you will end up nowhere. No, it's not gonna happen. They are always here for you guys. They are here to support you. They have a clear vision. They are going to go all the way to finish line. So if you have this sort of leadership with you, what is missing here then? When the services are there, additional support system is there, nothing is missing then. There's no difference between any of us here in this call. The only difference could be which is existing in your mind. Sometimes people say, I'm excited, I believe in it. And then they say, I feel low. I said, did you really believe in it? Did you really, when you say, I'm so happy and grateful now, were you really happy and grateful? Are you really happy and grateful? Then you are saying, I am a platinum, or I am making whatever the growth of my account in forex or whatever software you are learning. If you are really happy and grateful towards it, how can you feel low? It's not possible. It's not possible. We only feel low when the picture of our future is not clear in front of us. If that picture is clear, you can get anything. But if that picture is blurry or you haven't created it, it means you are just walking on the road, going without any destination, going nowhere. You need to be very, very clear what you want to achieve. You have to be clear because nothing is missing. I can see, I went to actually Business for Home a few days ago, and I see the #1 momentum in the world in this company. And I was shocked. I said, wow, something big is happening here, seriously big. Because again, the CEO of the company and the other leadership, I can see clearly, they truly, truly want to impact the lives of people around the world through this skill set. This is the academy. This is the educational platform. And education is a priceless what they're providing. Look at in the same education now. I remember last time Mandeep was there as well. I was there too. We went to LA to attend the Bob Proctor's course. It cost us a lot. But now in the same hour course fee of in the Academy of Forex, we are getting Bob Proctor on the top. Yesterday, the CEO announced that he is already in contact with one of the amazing mentor of leadership, Bishop T.D. Jakes. If he will come once a month and going to train all of us, oh my God, think the possibilities. Think the vision, the level of commitment of this company. Everything is there, ladies and gentlemen. All you just need to do, make a committed decision. Stick to it. Make a committed decision. See yourself successful today. Celebrate yourself today. If you're saying, I will celebrate myself the day I hit the chairman, the day I hit the rank, the day I became the expert of certain software, then you are just going to trying it. And trying never works. I celebrated myself as a chairman, as a successful person on the first day in the business. And that's why I did everything. That's why my mentor, Mr. David Eminitier, who I have a huge respect, huge regard, who made me what I am today. And this is all information I learned from him. I used to be a person who just believed in the hard work. But he made me realize the success is 90 to 99% spiritual. And then I started to understand, because every time I was going to a certain level of success and I used to feel I'm stuck now. Then I connected with him. And one of the key audio, which he mentioned to me, The Strangest Secret, I can tell you all, that audio clearly changed my life. That audio changed my life forever. Now, anything I see, I want to achieve, I feel, yes, it's done. It's possible. Maybe it will challenge me a little bit, but it's very doable. It's done. It's done already. Anything possible, my mind think, I feel, yes, it's done already. I don't need to worry about it. You need to just train your mind. Sometimes you get the challenges in life. I always say, try to see the good in everything. Train your mind. This is one of the key habits of seven-figure earners. They see the good in everything. Because whatever you are going through in your life, in your business, in your personal life, in your job, whatever is happening, God will choose what you will go through in your life. But you will choose how to go through it. Anything happens, you are going to sit down and cry, or anything happens, you are going to sit down and cry, or you are going to face it. Or you are going to face it. This is entirely your choice. There are few things in your life, or even in this business, which you can control. Many things you can control in your life. But there are so many things in your life which you cannot control at all. They are beyond your control. But still, the things which are beyond your control, you can still control one thing there, which is your attitude, how you see them. Are you going to react, or are you going to respond? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful I Am family, a family of a small group where we have the same feelings, where we have the great feelings about each other, where we love to celebrate each other, where we are dying to see each other successful, where our success is together. We all have one common goal, to become successful. Let's carry on this. Let's carry on helping each other. Let's encourage everybody to make it work. Because I can tell you one thing, the leaders you have, Dr. Jav, Mandeep, Jay, Takir, they are not going to stop. Unless you want to stop, that's a different thing. They are not going to stop. They really want to see you successful. Support them. Let's support each other. And let's create this culture where we see each other that we are successful. Let's encourage each other. Let's help each other. Don't feel low. One of the key things, you want to go all the way to the top, not only in this business, but in your life. Work on your personal development every single day. A lot of people heard about personal development, but unfortunately, they are not developed. They heard it, but they don't do anything towards it. When you mention any book name, they say, oh, yeah, I know about that book. I know about that author, but they never read it. But even some people read it, they just open the book, they read it for the sake of reading it. I always say, you want to read or you want to listen some audio, don't read with your eyes or don't listen with your ears. Use emotions to read it or to listen it. Because when you will use your emotions, then you will absorb the information all the way. I used to listen Stranger Secret before as well. I could never see what it is. I could never understand it. But the day Mr. David Eminitier said, listen with emotions, I started to understand everything. Thank you very much, Dr. Jav, Mandeep, and all the amazing leaders to organize this call, to give me opportunity to talk to all of you. I cannot wait to celebrate you all and looking forward to see you all at the top. Thank you once again, and I would like to hand it back to Dr. Jav. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdullah. That was absolutely amazing. Can we have 1,000 fire emojis in the chat box, 777s to thank Abdullah for coming on this call. I know Abdullah's very, very busy. As a Chairman 50, you are busy, trust me. And what he's doing for the organization is absolutely amazing. I'm just going to quickly summarize some of the things that Abdullah was talking about because they're very, very pertinent in what we're doing today. Now, success is a habit. You can either make it a good habit or a bad habit. It's up to you to ensure that you make your own success and make sure that you are doing the things that you need to do to ensure that you're very, very successful every single day. Work on your picture every single day. So by now, we've talked about mindset and personal development on many, many calls. And by now, you should know how important your personal picture is. Make sure your picture, whatever it is, whether it's Chairman 10, Chairman 100, whether you want to buy a yacht, buy a house, retire your parents, retire your family, whatever your picture is, look at your picture every single day in your mind. And if it helps, print it out, stick it all the way around your house. Now, Abdullah was talking about a vision board. In my case, I don't have a vision board. I have a vision environment, very much like Abdullah. Mandip's got the same. In my car, you will see my goal. In my wallet, on my phone, you will see my goal. And also several places in my office, you will see my goals as well. So make sure you have a vision environment. If you don't know what that is, go onto Google and search vision environment. Look at some of Bob Proctor's work, and he will also talk about that many, many times. So make sure you have a vision environment and not just a vision board. A vision board by itself may or may not work, but when you have a vision environment, wherever you go, whatever you see, you're seeing your goal every single day and you're more likely to achieve it. He talked about spending time with the people who have what you want to have. So if you spend your time with successful people, their success will rub off onto you. Now, your income is on average, or is the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So just as a bit of homework, have a look at the people you spend the most time with, and chances are your income is an average of those 5 people. If those 5 people are broke, then you are most likely also broke as well, unfortunately. So one way to succeed in business is to change your friends. So hang around with people who are more successful than you. And in this company, you are able to do that at the moment, maybe not physically, but through our Zoom calls, through our daily training, you are able to spend time with people who are more successful than you. And again, by doing that, their success will rub off onto you and you will also become more successful as well. You are all born leaders. Every single one of us on this call is a born leader. You just have to grab your fruit and basically make it work for you. Now, in this company, we are looking to hit 1 million customers within a couple of years from today. 1 million customers. Whether those customers come from me, from Mandy, from Abdullah, or any other people, it doesn't make a difference. We're going to hit 1 million customers, whether you like it or not. So if you get a chance today, sit down and just think to yourself, who in this business, or who do you know that could do with an additional part-time income or full-time income from home? Now, we know many, many people, single parents, students, people that may have lost their job recently, people that could do with an additional income stream. And we have an amazing organization where we can help you with that. So all you need to do is reach out to those people, because the 1 million people are going to come into this organization, whether you do anything or not. It's not going to make a difference to us, the organization, where those people come from, but to yourself, to your own success, if they came from you, or if a good proportion came from you, it would make a huge difference, not just to yourself, but also to the people that you introduce to this business. We have amazing gurus, I call them. Bob Proctor, TD Jakes is an amazing bishop. If you don't know who he is, go onto Google and do some research and find out who he is. And that will also, that's coming in the next few months. I think they were saying it's going to be in September onwards. We have an amazing mentor coming into the organization. And again, he is here to help you succeed. Now, a question I get asked quite often is, what are you reading at the moment? So I wanted to talk about that today. I'm actually reading Notes from a Friend by Tony Robbins. If you don't have this book, excuse me, look it up. Notes from a Friend by Tony Robbins. If you don't know who Tony Robbins is, search him out. He's an amazing personal development guy. He's been around for decades, and I've been following him for decades. Now, I actually bought this book about 20 years ago, and I was just looking at my bookcase recently. I pulled it out and thought maybe I should read it again. It's not a very big book, about 111 pages. I actually read this whole book today, and it doesn't take long to read. And I just want to go over a few things that Tony Robbins talks about in this book. A lot of this stuff you may have heard already, but I want to just talk about this because it's very, very important. Now, one of the things that Tony Robbins talks about in Notes from a Friend is positive thinking. Now, positive thinking, just bear this in mind, alone is not going to turn your life around. You could think positively lying in bed all night, all day, and nothing would happen in your life. So positive thinking alone is not enough to turn your life around. You need to take action too, and also part of that is belief. You have to believe that you can do it. And Bill, I talked about that earlier. He was actually a chairman in this organization from day one. I'm a chairman from day one in this organization. When I joined this organization, I knew that I was already a chairman. I'm just going to mute everybody. I can hear people. Just give me a second. I'll just try and mute everyone. Okay, cool. So, okay, let me continue. So I was a chairman from day one. And again, in your case, you should be thinking the same. Once you join this organization, you need to launch it. You don't just join the company. If you are to launch the company, bigger things will happen for you. And again, very, very important to note, the past does not matter. History is irrelevant. It's not important. If you were broke in the past, it does not make a difference to what's going to happen to you in the future. So your past is irrelevant. It does not matter. Your past does not equal your future. Just bear that in mind. Some people, come into this organization and say, look, I don't know how to do A, B, and C. And to be honest, it does not matter. If your mindset is in the right place, if you know with a shadow of a doubt, with every single atom, electron, molecule in your body that you can do it, you will do it. You need to have belief and strong belief. And that's what the personal development is all about. We teach you how to believe. We help you move a little bit forward towards your goal every single day. Now, the key to success, again, I'm taking these excerpts from this book itself. The key to success is to take massive, persistent action every single day to move towards your goal. You need to take massive, persistent action every single day to move towards your goal. Now, when it comes to trading, when I started trading, I was only spending like 5 or 10 minutes a day learning how to trade. It may not seem like a lot of time. However, because I was persistent and consistent every single day moving towards my goal, it made a huge difference to my business. If I had just come in and spent, just say 7 hours on the first day and done nothing for 12 months afterwards, my business would have been the same as it was when I started. But because I was persistent and consistent, it's made a huge difference to my business. It's made a huge impact to the people that I'm working with every single day. I've helped many, many people become financially free as well. And if you write this down, you need to take massive, persistent action every single day towards your goal. Your goal has to be top of mind. You need to be thinking about it wherever you go. In case you feel that you may forget your goal, write your goal down everywhere. Stick it in your wallet, stick it on the wall of your office, stick it in your bedroom, in your car, in your library. Make sure you're reading and looking at your goal every single day, and you will achieve it. The harder you work, the luckier you will get. Very important. Write that down. The harder you work, the luckier you will get. Luck is actually when preparation meets opportunity. In my opinion, there's actually no such thing as luck. It's when preparation meets opportunity. So you need to make sure that you're moving towards your goal every single day, and you will find that you're lucky every single day. I've been extremely lucky today. I've had huge success in my business today, and the reason for that is that my preparation has met its opportunity today as well. And that is the same for me every single day. Now, very important message, there are no failures. In this business, many, many people will say no to you. It's the ones that come on board, the ones that are teachable, the people that you can work with that will hit the goals that they came in to achieve in the first place. So in your case, by helping others, your success will increase. So my success is your success. The more successful you are in this business, the more successful I will become in this business too. And that is how you need to look at it yourself when you speak to customers, when you speak to prospects looking to become customers. Let them know that their success is your success, because you need to reach out to people that you can help. And by helping these people, God, the universe, whatever you believe, will help you to hit your goals too. That is very, very important to grasp. When I first started business, I did not know about that. But what I found was that the more people I help, the more help comes my way. I give to charity every single day. And again, the more I give, the more I get back. It's a very, very simple concept, and you need to try and understand it. Certainly not in this business, but for every single thing that you do. Now, Colonel Sanders, he obviously KFC, he's the guy behind KFC, Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders was told no 1,009 times. 1,009 no's before he got a yes to finance his first KFC. That's a lot of no's. So obviously, after he had that no, he became a multi-millionaire. And it's the same in this business. Many people will say no to you. There are ups and downs, troughs and peaks, I call them, sine waves. You will have amazing highs and also very, very low lows. But you have to get through the lows to hit the next high. And what you'll find is that it's not actually a sine wave, but it's actually going up and up and up and up. But on the way up, there will be many, many no's on the way. So make sure you get through those no's and keep pushing through. Walt Disney was told 302 times that his idea was rubbish. And after 302 times, he managed to get finance for Disneyland. Colonel Sanders, 1,009 times before his formula was accepted in restaurants. And Thomas Edison, the creator of the light bulb, failed, I think it was 10,000 times. So imagine failing 10,000 times and then giving up, not knowing that the 10,001st time would have been a success for you. That's a huge lot of failures before you hit a success. And every single person on this call, on this presentation, I can guarantee you people will say no to you. People will tell you it's a scam, it doesn't work. But again, banks have been doing this for years. Banks have made over $1 trillion from this business, from trading every single day. If banks can do it, so can you. We have the exact same systems that are used by banks. We look at the same graphs, we do the same analyses, and there's no reason why you can't do the same. This system works. We've got a huge, huge success all over the world. Now, God's delays are not God's denials. God's delays are not God's denials. Again, that goes back to the no system. People will say no to you. Just because you're getting a no, it does not mean that God or the universe, whatever you believe, is denying you your success. You just have to keep pushing through those failures, those no's, and you will hit the amazing success. Colonel Sanders, Walt Disney, Thomas Edison. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of examples in history where people have failed over and over and over and over and over again to finally hit the yes. And it's no different in this business. But once you hit the yes, the fruits will be amazing. You're looking at complete financial freedom, not just for yourself, but for your family and also for your teams. So the success, the fruits of success are amazing in this business. Now, another thing I learned from this book is that you need to be asking the right questions. You need to ask yourself, what will I do once I hit my goal? Don't ask yourself the wrong questions. Always focus on what the right questions are. Ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened for you. In this book, on page 58, there are the morning power questions. I'm just going to read them out to you. There's not many of them. Every day when you wake up, ask yourself these questions. If you're taking notes, please take notes. What am I happy about in life right now? When you wake up, what are you happy about? You need to start from a position of gratitude. What am I happy about in life right now? What am I excited about in life right now? There's always a danger that when you wake up, if you're working for an employer, you're always thinking, you know, it's going to be a horrible day. I hate working for this person. But having said all that, you need to be very, very grateful. You need to operate from a position of gratitude because there are billions, not millions, not thousands. There are billions of people around the world who are worse off than you. That's why you need to wake up and say, what am I happy about in my life right now? And answer that question. What am I excited about in my life right now? What am I proud of in my life right now? What am I grateful for in my life right now? What am I enjoying most in my life right now? And what am I committed to in my life right now? So one commitment is obviously this business. The more you work it, the more success you will get. And what do I love? And who loves me? Interestingly, this business is about people. It's about love. And the more love you give, the more love you will get back. And love is energy, and energy is success, and success is money. Bit of a mouthful. So love is very, very important. Then there's the evening power questions. What are you asking yourself before you go to sleep? There's 3 questions here that Tony Robbins has mentioned in his book. What have I given today? You know, what have you given? How many people have you helped in your business? What have you given to charity? The more successful you become in this business, the more you can give. I want to help over 1 million people. And I know by doing this business and by helping small amounts of people every single day, I will achieve that goal. What did I learn today? Ask yourself, what have you learned today before you go to bed? And how was today? How has it added to the quality of my life? Every single day is a gift, and you should treat every single day as a gift. Many, many people didn't wake up this morning, and that is why you need to be grateful every single day and push through the negatives to hit the highs. Change your focus. What are you focusing on today? Again, Abdullah talked about this. I've talked about this before. Tony Robbins in his book talks about focus. Change your focus. The fastest way to change how you feel about anything is to change your focus. You can change how you are feeling in an instant. All you have to do is think about something differently. If you're depressed, think about something differently, think about something positive, and you can change your physiology in an instant. So change your focus to success. When you join this business, think to yourself, what did I join this business for? You joined this business to make a massive success, not just for yourself, but more importantly for the people that you love. You joined this business to absolutely smash the goals that you've set yourself. Do not come into this business half-hearted. You need to launch this business and make sure that your success is the success that you're seeing in your team. Before something happens in the world, it must first happen in your mind. Again, this goes back to your picture. What are you seeing every single day? Are you seeing your goals every single day? Once you see your picture, once you see your goals, you will hit those goals. What you see is what you get. If you see rubbish, you will get rubbish. And one thing that I do, I've done this for about 20 years or so. Obviously, I live in a very, very nice neighborhood. And again, when I wasn't doing so well, I used to spend time in nice neighborhoods. So I used to have a Nissan Bluebird. So it's in those days, I suppose when it first came out, it was an amazing car. But when I had it, it was the worst thing ever. And I used to drive into very, very expensive neighborhoods and walk around very, very nice houses, so multi-millionaire houses, before I actually moved to that neighborhood myself. So you need to change your focus and picture where you want to be on a daily basis. If you want a Bentley, go out to the garage and get a test drive in a Bentley. Actually, you need to actually experience what you want to achieve, and you will get it. So make sure your focus is in the right place. Make sure the picture that you see in your mind is what you want to be 3 months from today, 6 months from today, 1 year from today. Where focus goes, energy flows. Energy is money. So again, make sure you're picturing the right thing. Don't picture yourself being broke or being negative. Picture yourself being positive, and you will hit your goals much quicker than otherwise. Now, just imagine if you're in a car and your car is skidding. Okay? Now, what you'll notice is that many, many people that have accidents, their car will hit a wall, they'll hit a telegraph pole that might not be a telegraph pole or lamppost for miles, but the car that was skidding will hit that lamppost. And the reason for that is that your focus is on that lamppost. So you're skidding away, and the only thing you can see is a lamppost. It might be 3 miles away, it might be 2 miles away, but you will hit that lamppost because that is what you are focusing on. So what I'm saying to you is, do not focus on the negative, do not focus on the rubbish, focus on the positives, and that is what you will get. Change your physiology, and this goes down to body language. Change the way you walk, change the way you talk, and mimic a successful people. Find another person who is more successful than you, excuse me, and do what that person does. Now, I know a lot of people, amateur footballers looking to become professional, and they try and mimic what the professionals are doing. And what you'll find is that once you start to copy more successful people, you will also become successful. If you look at the confidence of successful people, change the way you move and you'll change your life. So change your physiology, Walk the walk of a successful person, talk the talk of a successful person, and you too will become successful. Look confident, and what you'll find is that your confidence will rub off on other people. If you're in this business and you're always looking down, being unsure, it's the same with any business. If you're looking down, being unsure, being unhappy, you will never hit your goals. Breathe deeply, get oxygen into your body, be happy, and live your goal today as if you have already achieved it. Live your life today as if you have already achieved your goal, and you will absolutely smash your goal. The other thing that Tony Robbins talks about in Notes from a Friend is change your words. So again, in any business, there are ups and downs. And sometimes when you are going through a rough patch, you become negative and you talk negative things to yourself. What I'm asking you to do is think positive, change your words, use words like energize, explosive. I will absolutely smash this business. That's why when I'm speaking to my team, I tell them, you're going to absolutely smash this business. I don't say to them, you will do okay in this business. I say you will absolutely smash this business. Use explosive, positive words and words like absolutely amazing. If someone asks you, how are you feeling today? What do you say to them? Do you say to them, I'm okay or I'm good? Whenever anyone calls me in business or in my personal life and they say to me, how's it going, Jav? I say, I'm doing absolutely amazing. I'm loving life. Couldn't be better. The business is doing smashingly well. I've got, had explosive results today. And that is my conversation every single day. Words are very, very important. Change your words, because what you utter is what you become. Train your brain. Every single day you need to train your brain, and the way to do that is by visualizing your goal. So one of the things that I do every day is that I sit down where I cannot be disturbed, and I visualize where I want to be in 3 months from today, 6 months from today, 12 months from today, for half an hour. So visualize your goal every single day. This is very, 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 I can't stress enough how important this is, how important it is for you to visualize your goals, because once you visualize your goals, you know where you are headed. If you cannot visualize your goals, you will not hit that goal. You need to imagine as if you have already achieved your goal. What are you going to be eating? Where are you going to be staying? Which hotels are you going to be staying in? Which countries are you going to be traveling to? What are you going to be buying for your family? What are you going to be doing for charity? Visualize these things every single day and you will absolutely smash your goals. Set a goal and take immediate and massive action every single day. And the last thing I want to talk about is the 10-day mental challenge, which is mentioned in this book. And it's just 5 things that you need to be doing. I'll just talk you through it. So during the next 10 days, you need to refuse to hang on to negative thoughts. You need to get all negativity out of your life for the next 10 days. By doing this for 10 days, what you'll find is that you will develop a habit of positivity, and that's where you need to be in this business. In fact, in any business. When you catch yourself focusing on the negative, and this will happen, you need to ask yourself the questions that we talked through earlier. So the morning questions and the evening questions. Every time you wake up in the morning and before you go to bed at night, ask yourself the morning power questions. I've talked through them earlier, and also ask yourself the evening power questions before you go to bed. So the 4th thing is, for the next 10 consecutive days, focus completely on solutions and not on problems. We don't want to know about problems. If you have a problem, work out a solution. Try and do it independently before you reach out to your mentor, and that way you're working your brain cells more. So make your problems into solutions. Everything should be a solution. Don't focus on the problem, otherwise you will get more problems. If you have a lousy thought, question, or feeling, don't beat yourself up. Change it immediately. And that's what I talked about before. You can change the way you're feeling in an instant. Your physiology, by changing your thoughts, you can change immediately. And yeah, that was it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Now, if you haven't got this book, Notes from a Friend, I've just noticed we've been on the call for about 55 or so minutes. So Notes from a Friend, get yourself this book. It's by Anthony Robbins. It's not a very big book. It's 107 pages. You can read this book in a day. You can read this book in a taxi on the way to work. So it's not a big book. Get yourself that book and change the way you're thinking. And by changing the way you're thinking, amazing things will happen to you in this business. Set a goal and take immediate and massive action every single day. set a goal and take immediate and massive action every single day. My name is Dr. Jav. Thank you for your time on this call, and I look forward to working with you again very, very soon. Thank you.